one more time, and we're going to just jump straight right into it. You already know, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick, collective. I'm bang this bell. Get out my shorts and do a personal. Get out of my energy and let me read collective energy. But if you don't, I'm just going to do a personal. I'm going to stop the camera, record this offline, and do a personal and then upload it. So either way, you're still going to get exposed. So you either get the fuck out my energy, you let me do my thing, or we just tapping into personal energy today. I mean, that depends on you. The person behind the screen that's cyber stalking me. That all depends on, do you want your fucking shit aired out? Or do you want to leave me alone? It's on you. That's your choice. That's your choice. A witch or warlock, a spiritual occultist, collective. This is about a witch or warlock, a spiritual occultist. That could be business partners. Who this witch, warlock, spiritual occultist is business partners with, collective. We're going to see who they who are they business partners with. A person of authority, an aunt, energy, religious figure, so this witch, warlock, spiritual occultist is business partners with a spirit, where a person of authority, aunt, religious figure, enemy. This could be an uncle, a nephew, a twin flame. Karmic. These people are karmic. So a witch, warlock, spiritual occultist is business partners with a person of authority, aunt, a religious figure that's an enemy, and these people are karmic. Confirmation. What about these people? It says someone feels like their heart is being torn out. So they could be nervous. They could be anxious right now. Rebellion and challenging authority. They feeling the pressure and the walls coming in. So collective, whoever this is in your life, whoever these people are in your life are rebelling and challenging authority. They're rebelling against the Most High Divine. And now they're feeling the pressure. Or they could be rebelling and challenging authority with this person of authority that's on. They could be a corrupted ass person of authority. And they're abusing their power. This religious figure abusing their power. Look, Dumb and Dumber. This person of authority, aunt, and this religious figure, enemy of yours, they're dumb and dumber. Yeah, they terrified. Somebody's trying to block my throat. They're in one ear, out the other. Someone told them something and they didn't listen. Now they're nervous and anxious because they should have left something alone. Yeah, now they're about to be confronted in an appropriate way. Somebody's filing. Somebody is, I want to say flying solo, and I said filing. Something is filing. Something's being filed. But someone is flying solo now, and they're feeling the pressure and the walls is caving in. Yeah, you can't read me. They are Dumb and Dumber out here trying to read you, collective. This spiritual occultist, witch, warlock, they're trying to read you, and they can't. Yeah, a sister related to this religious figure, or a sister related to this aunt, a sister related to the spiritual occultist or witch or warlock. They're trying to read you and they can't. They thought they can make you vulnerable, but you are nobody. You're not vulnerable. You're strong. They were out here doing nature magic, and you're a loving person. They were doing nature magic on a loving person. No longer has their power or position demoted. So they no longer have their power or position, and they're being demoted. These people can't read you. They lost their gifts. If they had any gifts, they broke all types of laws. Now they terrified. Somebody's sister broke all types of laws. A religious figure is a sister to the aunt, maybe. They were trying to blind you. A peeping Tom. Somebody that's watching you, peeping Tom was trying to blind you. Now they're feeling the walls caving in. They're feeling the pressure. Because what they're doing is getting rejected. Because you're protected, collective. And they scared. An online community, they scared. A religious figure in an online community is scared. Yeah, that one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they're sick. So a religious figure in an online community is scared because they're business partners with a person of authority, aunt of theirs, and a witch, a warlock, witches and warlocks and spiritual occultists, and they were out here doing nature magic on you, collective. They were so desperate to win. Somebody in an online community. They're having tragic endings happening to them. They no longer have their position or power. They're being demoted. And they got no more cards to play. They out of moves because they breaking all types of laws in the online community. They out here doing jar spells on you, collective. September, somebody could be a Libra or a Virgo. This could be a Libra or Virgo that was desperate to win. They were too busy running lies to see their own downfall, and everything they did is getting rejected, and they're about to have a tragic ending happen. This is somebody that lives in your current home and work community. They say that you pay for play that you're easily. They out here lying that say that you sell your ass, collective. There's been an anonymous tip. And every time they do a spell or ritual, it rains. An ex-friend. This ex-friend don't got no more cards pulled. This is an ex-friend that lives in your current home and work community. Let me tell you something. If this is my energy, I ain't got no friends. I ain't never have friends over here. Not one of these people were ever a friend. So. Yeah, fear of risk. These people fear change. And they thought they were too legit to quit. They fear change, and they thought that if it ain't broke type shit, don't fix it, right? Well, sometimes you need to fix shit. And if it ain't broke type fix it type shit, okay, it's understandable. Then you need to improve it, and you ain't improve anything. Y'all stuck in the motherfucking past. Don't want to go. Don't want to grow. They were devoted to doing this. Spiritual organ harvesting. They were devoted to spiritual organ harvesting. They thought they were legit. They thought they were legit doing this. Cinderella on a Cinderella energy. You could be coming up as Cinderella, collective. Somebody who's really royal. Somebody that married into your family. A stepmother. Stepsisters. Aunt energy. They was told to walk away and they didn't. They were trying to blind you. Yeah, someone's ass is on fire. They get the nervous shit, upset stomach. They're nervous, collective. These people. The birds of a feather that flock together are nervous because whatever they're doing is being rejected because the tables have turned on them. So whatever you're doing, collective, keep doing it because the tables are turning on these people, especially in an online community. You got an online community and a current home work community. You could be somebody that works from home, like me. Whatever they were trying to do, this Virgo, Libra energy is getting rejected. These jar spells, them saying that you're an easy lay, getting rejected. Everything they're doing is getting rejected, and they nervous. They're out here trying to spiritual organ harvest from you. Somebody could be sick. The only reason why somebody would spiritually organ harvest from you is because they're sick. Somebody's trying to heal themselves off of you and your energy. No. Yeah, they evil. These people are evil. And evil and cocky energy too. And now they got a bad reputation. Since they wanted to be evil and cocky, now they got a bad reputation. These birds of a feather that flock together. Since they were running lies, they were running too many lies to see their own downfall. The tables are turning on them, and now they're having a tragic ending happening because they were so desperate to win. So desperate to win under somebody that's against somebody that's loving. So these people, this ex-friend, this aunt energy, religious figure, person of authority, and these witches and warlocks, that are involved, that are business partners. They're all getting a bad reputation in your home community, in your work community, in an online community. Dumb and Dumbers. Blurs that flock together, Dumb and Dumber. They are in some shit. The tables are turning on these people and they're mad and they're scared. Fucking mad. I don't even know how they're mad. They know they're scared. Because they fear change. Because they fear change, collective. They fear change. Collective, they broke all types of laws to try to do something to you. And this is on bloodline ties. This could be somebody that's connected to your bloodline. So this Cinderella energy, somebody could be married into your family. Or connected, tied to your family in some way, shape, or form. Trapped circumstances. Somebody's trapped or was trying to have you trapped by circumstances. Somebody was trying to have you trapped by circumstances. There was some type of buried evidence about some accidental death that was questionable. A homicide, a targeted individual. So there was another targeted individual, a homicide. They were trying to trap circumstances, buried evidence, accidental death, a questionable homicide, targeted individual. There's a targeted individual that was homicide. Organized crime that was passed away. Hidden accomplish by somebody that was impulsive and financially motivated. Psychopathic tendencies. Yeah, unreported injury. Evidence was tampered with. Water involvement. There's about to be a breakthrough approaching from this crime of passion. Someone helped him or her, this narcissistic manipulator that was a calculated planner. So this, somebody could have drowned. Somebody could have, there was a type of organized crime against a targeted individual. Some homicide happened. There was an accidental death that happened and it's questionable. And somebody was helped. A hidden accomplice helped this psychopath, narcissistic manipulator, unalive somebody. They targeted someone and unalive somebody. They could have drowned somebody. Somebody could be in the water. There's some buried evidence about this jealous rival. Somebody could have somebody was unalive, and they could either be buried or they could be in the water. But I think it's the water because a lot of water energy, a digital trail. There's a digital. I don't know why I said it like that. There's a digital trail about this organized crime. A digital trail about a targeted individual. There's a digital trail about somebody being targeted online. But yeah, organized crime. Bloodline ties that's connected to somebody's family. An innocent bystander. You were an innocent bystander, or there was an innocent bystander. Runaway energy that got unalived. Unseen suffering. An unseen suffering by a narcissistic manipulator. There was another, a cold but not forgotten. There was another targeted individual, a false confession. Recovered evidence. Follow the money. There was somebody that was unalive. There was another targeted individual that was unalive, collective. Somebody's death is questionable. Somebody was unalive and their death is questionable. Somebody could be under investigation about a death that involves water. Impulsive actor. Somebody was very impulsive and they did something, collective, connected to your bloodline ties. Targeted individual, connected to a targeted individual. A case will reopen. Some type of case will reopen because something was spiritually corrupted. Not everyone is innocent. Buried evidence. Trapped circumstances. Accidental death. Buried evidence. Cold but not forgotten. Something went cold. A cold case. A case went cold, but it was not forgotten about. And there was some type of accidental death that was questionable. And there was the evidence that was buried. But yeah, abduction. This person could have been abducted. And there has been some type of recovered evidence and a case will reopen. I'm seeing 1, 2, 2. Yeah, somebody's trapped. Somebody was trapped by circumstances. By a predator instinct, by predator. Somebody was trapped by a predator. They were an innocent bystander. A hidden witness that was unalive was an innocent bystander and they were trapped by circumstances and this person unalived the crime of passion. Location discrepancy. Wherever this person died is not where they were found. Somebody was found somewhere where they did not pass away. And victim, the spirit is lingering. Look, this spirit is lingering. This is the spirit that wants their story told, because this was done for an opportunistic crime. This victim was a runaway energy. I said that was a runaway. Ooh. Oh, shit. See, runaway energy altered timeline. The truth was buried. Somebody tried to escape. The energy spirit tried the spirit message. I tried to escape. Spirit tried to escape. Stage scene. Somebody staged the scene and gave a false confession. Somebody connected to their family, a bloodline tie, and this investigation was stalled. This person was watched. And they abduction. They was watched and they were abducted by a jealous rivalry. Because they were someone who knew too much about some type of cover-up. And now there's a new witness that's emerging. A protective parent. Domestic crime. Innocent bystander. A kid could have been unalived. Somebody young could have been unalived. An intimate betrayal by somebody that they were involved with. I tried to escape. This victim that is unalive, they tried to escape. An authority figure. Water involvement. Recovered evidence by a whistleblower. I tried to escape. I tried to escape this impulsive actor. Somebody tried to escape an impulsive actor, a narcissistic manipulator. There was a child or somebody young that was unalive. They were a hidden witness, and this was a crime of passion. Somebody's husband or wife could unalive somebody's child. Somebody's husband or wife could have unalived somebody's child. Their own child or somebody else's child. They were abducted. 144. They were abducted. And wherever they were unalived, that's not where they were unalived. Their body was moved somewhere else. They could have been dumped in the water. Or somebody could have been drowned with water involvement. So if they weren't dumped in the water, somebody was drowned with water. And then their body was moved somewhere else. You know, when they do an autopsy, they're going to find that, right? Y'all watch all these crime TV shows. You know, when a motherfucker does an autopsy, they're going to know where this body was actually, how the person actually died. You do know that, right? So if you drown somebody and then move the body somewhere else where they didn't look like they drowned, because you drowned them, they're going to have water in their lungs. Y'all so stupid. So you unalive somebody one way, you move the body another way. You move the body somewhere else, and you think that when the body is discovered, that it's not gonna be found how they passed away, unless they dump the body in the water so that it doesn't get discovered. However way, but this person that passed away, whether it's a child or just somebody that's young, they died with a water involvement. It involves water. And they were trying to escape an authority figure. They were an innocent bystander, a hidden witness. And if they were a hidden witness, and if they weren't an innocent bystander, it was a hidden accomplice that was trying to run away. This is not everybody's innocent. So maybe this hidden witness wasn't innocent, but they were trying to get away, remove themselves from whatever was going on, whatever they were trying to do to you, collective, and they were unable to get away. They were unable to escape. They were unalive for it. Collective, we're going to get out this energy because I really don't want to sit here and do any. This shit make me dizzy. Oosha. Collective, these people, anyway, are fucking annoying, man. This is basically where we at now. They're just annoying. But they won't be getting away with what they're doing for much too long. So they didn't want to change. God is about to make a change, and very abruptly, in these people's lives. They want us to be in cocky energy. The tables are about to turn on these cocky energies that want to work together to blind you, lie on your name, steal your shit, spy on you, try to read your energy and get in your way. So, now they're about to be going through a storm that they didn't see coming because they thought they were big bad in this cocky energy and that they were going to get away with it, but they didn't. So they better buckle up because they shit is about to get fucked up. Like it is. Anyway, you already know. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's gonna make you sick. This could be your energy. This could be mine. This could be somebody else's timeline. If you feel the need to sow seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. And if you want to get to know anything about me, go to the Linktree link and happy scrolling, happy browsing. If you're looking for a reading, you already know. Go read the description box below. Everything is presented. Just follow the instructions. Collective, peace out. In my energy, they're trying to get me to stir up. They're trying to give me scatterbrain. They're trying to scatter my mind. I find it so funny. Somebody's still trying to attack my crown. Look, they left so fast. You be thinking that I don't know and I can't sense what you're trying to do to me. You're out here trying to attack my crowns and give me some type of scatterbrain. Yeah, it's not gonna work. You can't scatter my senses. You can't scatter my brain. You can't control my free will. You can't make me think the way you want me to think. You can't get me to say what you want me to say. You think you're a puppet master. You're not my puppet master. You can't even puppet your own life. You're trying to take mine. You're trying to fuck up somebody else's. You out here thinking that you're going to watch me online and puppeteer me. Fuck out of here. You look silly. Go home. Go sit in the corner with a dunce cap and go question your life because that's what you need to. You need to go question your life. Out here thinking you're going to control somebody else's. You don't even have control over your own. The nerve. You don't even know who you are. You trying to give me scatterbrain? Please. Collective peace out. I'll be back with another collective energy a little bit later. Enjoy your day. Stay prayed up, stay protected, and keep your peace.